at Cameron Brooks, and this is a short 10-minute webcast that is to provide an overview of the topics that the Cameron Brooks recruiters cover in our webcast, considering a business career, what you should know. Our webcast is designed to help you make a good decision about your future career goals. We recognize that the majority of junior military officers that contact us are exploring their options. And the goal of a webcast or even a live presentation that we would do in person at the different military installations throughout the world is designed to give you all an inside view into the business world, but not just any inside view, but one that is relevant to you all, the junior military officer, because there's a lot of information out there on the internet and in business periodicals and books, but not all of it is specific to you all. You are gaining more traction and focus from companies in the business world and hiring, yet you're still not what they call a non-traditional type of hire into their organization. It's not the majority of the type of people that they hire, and it's not a traditional hiring source. Therefore, the information that is out there is typically more for the masses and not specific to you. So our goal is to give you an inside view. Second, our goal is to give you an objective view, that we do not want to convince you that the business world is better than the military, but we do want to share with you the highlights or some of the things that make it a different place than necessarily the military, so that you can determine what are your goals and where's the best place for you to reach those goals. And finally, we want to make sure our information is accurate and up to date. I encourage you to sign up for one of our hour-long webcasts that we do, because the information that you'll gather and take away in that 1 hour would literally take you 3-4 months to probably get on your own. And so we can save you time, and we can also provide you the information so that you can start developing a plan and then preparing, whether to be stay in the military or to separate so that you can reach those goals. The agenda in all of our webcasts include an overview of what we do at Cameron Brooks and what our mission is and how we facilitate partnerships with junior military officers and helping them reach their goals. We talk about the current economy and kind of the overall macro piece of the economy, how it's affecting everybody, but then we'll take it down one level deeper and talk a little bit about what's happening with the junior officer market, and then even deeper down to what we're experiencing right now at Cameron Brooks. The different types of career fields and types of jobs that you all qualify for. It's really interesting because you have this mix of your education plus this this military experience that you've gained, creating a wide variety of types of positions and opportunities for which you could qualify. And in addition to this part of the webcast, I encourage you to go to our website, Cameron-Brooks.com, and go into the For Candidates section. In that drop-down area, it'll say the different career field definitions that you can sign up for there. And then preparation, the importance of preparation, and why you want to prepare, and what you can do to prepare to ensure that you reach your success, and not only in the transition, but also the success in the business world, because our companies are looking for people that can interview well, that can communicate well, but also can hit the ground running when they enter corporate America. And then more in depth, the Cameron Brooks Partnership Program, the steps and the process that our program includes, and then what are the next steps if you do sign up for a full webcast, or the next steps after that. So what you'll learn is our mission is that we work with junior military officers, those about 4 to 14 years of officer leadership experience. This has been our core focus for 45-plus years, and this was going to continue to be our core focus. The reason why, and you're going to learn in this webcast, is of your leadership experience relative to those that have just graduated from college and entered into the business world. The great leadership experience that you get in leading people and developing people, catalyzing actions in them to ultimately achieve results. You've had to lead projects. You've also had to solve complex problems and improve processes. And you've had to do all these things in a real-world environment where results mattered. In order to do it, you had to take on responsibilities outside of the areas that you were trained. You read additional books. You found mentors. So these are the reasons why we choose to partner with junior military officers, and you'll find that we're looking for two things. Our client companies they're looking for people who have the ability to be successful, and we'll talk about this ability of success over time, from high school through college to the military, and then we can extrapolate that to being successful not just in corporate America, but we can extrapolate that, yes, this person is going to be successful all the way out to a minimum of 2 major promotions up, because our companies don't just hire from Cameron Brooks because you can be successful in your initial role. They're looking to hire people that they can promote and develop to higher levels of responsibility. So when they evaluate candidates at this point making this transition to corporate America, they're really evaluating them against this standard here. We'll also talk a little bit about, as I mentioned, the economy and some of the things. As I said, we'll cover the national statistics, but more relevant statistics. Like one of the things you may want to see the difference of is go to the current unemployment rate for the United States, but then compare that to the unemployment rate of those of 25 years of age with plus a college degree, what that is. You're probably going to find that that statistic is much more relevant to you and is probably a lot lower than the national statistic. And you can go to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, BLS.gov, and check that out. Then we'll do some specific things that are happening at Cameron Brooks and the experience that we're having. And what you'll learn is that our clients are growing. They're investing in their future. And regardless of when you're listening to this 10-minute recorded webcast, you're getting ready to get on a specific webcast, that you're going to see that our companies invest in their future in good times and in the down times. And they have to do that because they're investing in talent. It is the future of their organization. And because of that, they appreciate the Cameron Brooks vetted candidate, that we find candidates who have the ability, the desire, and that they're well prepared to enter the corporate world. And just some statistics there, for example, that you can see, and that the last conferences we'll get into, because of this, clients are investing in the future, vetted candidates. For the first couple of conferences of 2013, for example, the candidates have been averaging 11 to 12 interviews. And we don't know where that's going to go in the future, but this gives you an idea that companies will continue to hire, clients growing, vetted candidates. We do expect it to continue to be strong, but we don't know if that average will, go down to 10 or it'll stay up at the 12 range. But again, just there to give you an idea that our companies are continuing to hire in all types of markets, and they appreciate that vetted candidate. You'll learn more about our partnership program, which we call a true partnership, and we explain it as a win for you all as a junior officer. You've got to be excited about your next career. You've got to be reaching your career goals and moving up within the organization. Our clients have to win. For you to be able to do that, they're winning because you're getting results and taking on more responsibility, and then ultimately we win because then our companies and you will come back and recruit from us. But it starts with making a good decision, listening to the webcast, taking good notes, and then setting up a personal marketability assessment with us, and getting involved to learn about, are you marketable? For what types of things are you marketable for? What can you do to improve your marketability? What kinds of salary range, or what salary range will your credentials command? And how ultimately could Cameron Brooks help you make that transition? And I would encourage you to conduct a personal marketability assessment early, as soon as you can, because the earlier you do that, the more information you're going to gather earlier in your career to get those accomplishments that you want under your belt before you make the transition, those books you need to read, the subjects you want to come up to speed on before you make that transition. And those are the things you're going to learn in a personal marketability assessment. We'll outline our preparation plan and our development and preparation program and what it all involves, and some of the features and benefits of this program, and why some of our companies have called it a mini MBA over the years. And then the steps and the process for our career conferences and the follow-up interview process that we're very involved with as well. How we help you evaluate the different offers that you come across and consider that the companies give you, and then what we do is in our, or what services we continue to offer in the Cameron Brooks Alumni Program. And we take people through promotional mock interviews, write letters of recommendation to MBA programs. We give them access to our resource center, where we provide advice and career advice and a sounding board for their careers to help them make good decisions, because our goal is to help people reach their professional potential and help our companies build the leadership in their organization. And so if, for the next steps, you can set up a personal marketability assessment after you listen to a full webcast. To get signed up for a full webcast, there's some numbers for you to call or the email address that you can reach out to. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope that you take the time to invest a little over an hour to participate in a live or recorded webcast.